All right, it's time for life hacks, people. And yes, school resumes next week, guys. People of the country, are you ready? Are you revved up? Are you excited about resuming school? Maybe not, maybe. But hey, here is a hack for you to resume school in style. All right, so today I'll be showing you how to make a DIY Ankara notebook like I have here, but with a little twist for you students who will be resuming school very soon. What are the things that you need to do to work with? So first of all, you need your pair of scissors and of course your notebook, your Ankara fabric. You can also use any kind of fabric. It depends on your style, how you want to, what you want to work with, how you want your book to look like. I have my glue here, and I have my pencils and markers, and I have a few accessories and a sticker. So I'll just quickly get right to it. First things first, and I've already started part of the process, but I'm still definitely going to show you. I just did it quickly to save time. So what I have done is, so first of all, you cut out the piece of fabric that you want to use. Take a good measurement using the book that you want to use, of course. So what I have done here is place the book on the Ankara, and I have glued the cover of the book like you can see here. So I'm going to do the same thing. So before I do that, what I'm going to do right now is, so this side, the part of the book that's where the book gathers, what I'm going to do here is cut out the fabric. So I'm just going to cut out, leave an incision here, like a tiny one here. I hope you're watching. And oh, my glue. And I'm going to do this on both sides quickly. So this is very easy to make. It's not difficult at all. So I'll make another incision there. Next up, I am going to take my brush, put it in my glue, and then place it on the cover of my book. You can use any kind of glue when working with this. So I'm really going to be as quick as possible. And there we have it. Now I am going to stick my Ankara fabric on the cover of the book nicely, as you can see here. Next up, I am just going to tuck in the Ankara fabric onto the other side of the cover book. And I'm going to do the same here. Just place my glue on it, stick the Ankara fabric on it nicely, and do this, take this all around and tuck it in nicely, like I'm doing here. So, okay, there you go. So I'm getting to the most interesting part of this DIY, which is the accessorizing. Like I said earlier on, this is a back to school hack. So I'm just going to tuck this in here nicely. And then next up, I'm going to take one page, that's the first page of the book, and then also glue it, stick it to the cover of the book, the cover page, which you have already, placed your Ankara fabric on. So now that that is done, I just basically want to show you, how this looks. As you can see, it's, partly done, but we are not done yet. Next up, what I did here is I cut out a piece of a pocket from one of my denim jeans, and I'm going to stick it to the cover page of the book. So I'm going to do this quickly. I'm going to put this on all the ends of the pockets. So when working with your glue, please be very careful. So I'm going to stick this on nicely, like I have here. So see, what I did here basically was I put the glue on all the sides of the pockets, not here. Because what we're trying to create here is more like we're also trying to create a pocket so that whatever we put in fits in perfectly. So I'm just going to wait for that to stick on nicely. And next up, I have a few stickers here that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to take this out and stick it on here. Basically showing you how it's done. You could, before the end of the show, I'm going to show you the finished work, and then you see how it looks. But I'm sure you watching at home already have an idea. So I'm just going to stick this out nicely and then stick it to my book. So with the stickers, you can get them at the supermarkets. They're basically they're not hard to find at all. So I'm just going to do this here. You could also create your own stickers using super glue and paper cuts. It depends. You can cut the paper cuts in different shapes and sizes. So I'm just going to wait for that to stick on nicely. So while that is going on there, so it's basically done. I just have to wait for the glue to dry up nicely. But at least you have an idea of what I'm trying to create here. So I'm just going to stick more, put more stickers on the paper, on the book, and then let's check and see if our pocket is ready to go. So now that it's stayed on nicely, as you can see here, okay, the glue is still drying up. So the essence of this basically, it's so that you can put your pencils in. You can put your pencils in. You can even put your sweets, you can put your snacks, anything basically. So this is not drying up. I have to put in more glue. So while we wait for our glue to dry up, you just basically like have an idea of what we're trying to create here. As you can see, it's almost ready, but we're just going to wait for our glue to dry up. See, very easy, and you're good to go. So basically, you don't even need much, but I mean, it's a perfect way to resume school in style, isn't it? All right, and that's it on Life Hacks for today. Please send your comments on all our social media platforms at TVC Connect. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. I'd like to hear from you. And that's it on Life Hacks, guys. There's still so much more on the show. Please stay with us.